Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Still on Ascension level 4, I believe. Keep dying to the heart. Two runs in a row. To different reasons, but usually just not having enough offense when we need it. Trying to get Wrath or Divinity to pop while still blocking. It's been a little bit annoying. Let's see if we can't fix that by maybe choosing more card draw or more reliable damage, and also think a little bit more about how we spend our money at the last shop. 2 runs in a row, I feel like we've gotten a pretty bad roll on our purchases. Random rare relic for 7 max HP. Absolutely, we get Peace Pipe. I'm tempted to Alt F4 immediately, not because I don't appreciate Peace Pipe, but it's because I would prefer to upgrade cards. Now, if we get a Lesson Learned, an early Lesson Learned, we could turn that into a truly fantastic, outstanding, amazing, awesome, cool, powerful, super decent run. How the hell are we gonna make that happen? I got no idea, but at least for the time being, our choices are pretty simple in this run. You're gonna do 6 damage, Eruption plus 2 strikes. I don't think it's gonna kill you, so I'm just gonna strike you. It's gonna be 24 damage plus 9. Yeah, it's not enough to kill you, so I'm gonna defend, strike, end turn, hopefully draw Miracle, Eruption on this turn. We did. Fantastic. Okay, third eye, cut through fate, Wreath of Flames. Scrying does not help you on this turn, but it does help you on your next turn, or if you have card draw in hand. Well, talking about scrying and getting card draw, cut through fate does that, but it's only 9 damage. There's better attack cards in the game. Wreath of Flame, good for multi-hits, but you don't have any. I'm gonna take a third eye. It's good. It's a relatively decent upgrade target to boot. Now 7. I think here, we're gonna slow play, wait for Eruption to come back around. We'll have more energy to play cards when we play Eruption again. There you go. Then your third eye, you say, hey, make sure we draw attacks on the next turn. 1 will do. Signature move, Prey, Sash Whip. Early on, I love signature move. It is 60 damage in Eruption state. That's incredible. I also love Sash Whip for the weakness. There's better cards to apply weakness. There's one where every time you gain block in a turn, you apply weakness to enemies. That one is truly incredible. And Pray for Mantra is nice, but it's very slow. I think I'm gonna take signature move, work on removing the other strikes. We could rest to remove strikes, but I really want to fight elites and upgrade as we go. Hopefully we have a good, run through the floor. You know what I mean? I'm gonna save the Miracle. I'm not gonna enter Calm. Cool sound effect on that. Because if we get into a situation like this, well, actually I was thinking if we needed to play a block to not take any damage, which I guess we do need to do. And we can kill we can take no damage on this turn. It's this. Strike, strike. Can't play signature move. It's gonna be a little hard to play with all the strikes. We'll remove them eventually. Sanctity. I think I undervalue this card. It gives you good draw when you play it. Just get out of here. Get that event out of here. We're gonna take damage. Unless we pop a skill potion, which I might just want to do. We could erupt. If we erupt, we don't have the energy to play signature move. Tranquility enters Calm, doesn't do anything on this turn. Scrawl draws, which means we could draw Vigilance and Sanctity. Is there a card we want to play twice? Not really. I think I just want to Scrawl to just draw blocks. It's a weird turn, but I guess it works, because, third eye. Sanctity. taking no damage. We could enter Calm and then Erupt in the future to do a lot of damage, maybe get a kill with signature move if we have it in hand, or we could just do 12 damage. I think I'd rather enter Calm. It's a little bit of an overblock, but at least we're taking no damage on this turn instead of a lot of damage. And now we can, you know, slowly work on getting that combo we wanted, which is Erupt signature move, because that'll kill you. Thank you. Crush joints, pressure points, protect. Applying status effects is nice. Again, there's better ways of doing it, but I do like this to have it. Who's our boss? Diamond. Take crush joints. It's only one vulnerability, which sucks. I hate that Eruption does 9 damage because we can't really... Like, we have to choose when to awaken this man. Let's do Vigilance, Third Eye. I want Signature Move. I kind of want the Defend in hand as well, so we have a higher chance of playing Signature Move, ideally with an Eruption. Oh! Oh! We've done it! Vulnerability. Eruption into the signature move. Lagavulin is dead, and we always get a potion after combat. Obtain mantra, worship, gain block, exit your stance. Makes entering calm better. I'm gonna take it. And here, what do? Do you toke? Do you upgrade? I feel like we need to remove the basic strikes so we can, and defends, so we can play Eruption, Vigilance, Third Eye, Signature Move like every single turn. That's ideal. We might want to upgrade Crush Joints for the vulnerability first, though. So I am going to do that. I feel like more status effects is super important, then we'll start removing the basic strikes. Now, it sucks if we fight this jerk, but at least here we can still get value out of signature move. Pretty decent value. In fact, it's gonna do this like immediately and then kill him on the next turn. I feel like that's probably a pretty good use of a potion. Because, I mean, potions are guaranteed after combat. We get Gremlin Horn, fantastic. Duplication Potion, fantastic as well. And a choice, a tough choice. Really, the card draw is uncommon. 10 block is common. Master Reality, whenever a card is created, you upgrade it. Study adds an insight into your draw pile every turn. I'm gonna take Master Reality. I think you don't look a rare card in the mouth this early in your runs. I think you say, hey, you know what? That's a good card. Let's add it. Maybe we'll make something happen with it. Maybe we'll get the fairies and we can dump it for free. You never know. You never know, do you? No, you don't. That's just the thing. That's just the thing about the game. You never know what's going to happen. I can kill you. No, I can't. We're in the wrong state. So if we can't kill you, we should block and defend. We will take damage on this turn. But I think that's okay. We're gonna take quite a bit of damage, but like unless I duplication potion strike, we're not getting we're not getting out of this fight taking no damage. I hate that the louses is what caused us to come to this, but you know, whatever. Watch this. Pretty good. That's more like the turn that I was hoping for. Study doesn't look that impressive, but you need to learn not to instantly play your insights. The problem isn't instantly playing your insights. The problem is It's good draw, but you have to play Study to get the draw, and if you get a lot of insights in your hand and you're fighting something like the Heart, every time you play one, you're going to be taking damage. I do like the insights, but I also really like cards that add cards and create cards. I feel like Master Reality could be super useful. Like, what if we get Alpha? All of a sudden, Beta and Omegas are upgraded. If we add smites every turn, then we don't really need to worry about removing strikes. We can just gain smites and then have a lot of block cards in our deck. You know, we can take Deceive Reality, and all of a sudden, for 0 energy, Deceive Reality is better because the safety has been upgraded. Stuff like that. I think Inner Peace is a good card. I'm going to go to the shop, because we're going to fight an elite after this. Hand of Greed is also really good. I feel like I should just take it. It's 175 gold. We'd have to kill one. If it's upgraded, we'd have to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies to make this pay for itself. Is that worth it? I mean, it's a good attack. We can kill. We can play it multiple times in the same fight. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna remove another strike. I'm just gonna keep slowly working my way through the strikes and defends. Like on this fight, we could actually play it 3 times. You're not a fan of the reality? I kind of like the realities. I've had good luck with them. Okay, so honestly here, I think we just block. End your turn. Why? If we can erupt, signature move, and or use the Hand of Greed, we'll be happy. We can't use it on this turn, it'll be next turn. If we can't use it on this turn, we should probably... You think we can get upgraded Dazes? Probably not. Oh, you are a big fan of the reality, dude. I thought you said you were not a big fan. I am also a big fan of the reality. Hand of Greed might stop a signature move. If we're in Calm frequently, we can usually get the energy out. We have the Miracle, so we can play it early. And also, ideally, if we take an energy relic, we'll have it, the energy. And also Gremlin Horn. If we get a kill with Gremlin Horn, we get the energy back that way. Although the card draw might ruin us. We have options. We have options. I'm not worried about a 2 energy attack. I mean, we have a Eruption. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta block. We gotta block. Gotta block. Gotta block. Gotta block. We should apply vulnerability to somebody, especially if we're gonna kill him. Next turn, we're gonna have Eruption. But I'm gonna play this for block on this turn. We're gonna have 19 block. And we're gonna play all 5 cards. Next turn, we'll have a Miracle, which we can play with Signature Move and Hand of Greed. The Sentry in the middle will probably still be alive then. Okay. So we're gonna have to kill him with Signature Move and Hand of Greed on the next turn. We won't have to erupt for that though. Although we could erupt. We won't gain the energy back, right? Because we're gonna exit Calm State. Duplicate Potion. That doesn't seem useful. We should... No. Hold on. No, this'll work. What'll work? What'll work? Hand of Greed will do 30 damage to you next turn. We can then spend 30 damage from Signature Move, if we draw it, hitting a Sentry. I kind of like that. We can guarantee the cards that we want next turn. There we go. And we're going to take 1 damage on this turn. Okay, so we have Eruption. It stops Signature Move from being played, but we can still get a kill with Hand of Greed. Look at that, card draw. Now, Eruption is really preventing Hand of Greed on this turn. It's not the Hand of Greed. Did I say Hand? You know what I mean. It's F off. Play the strike. Next turn is gonna suck. We do have Duplication Potion. We can use it to save some damage. Hopefully we don't necessarily need it. And you know what? This is a pretty good turn. Vigilance. We don't need card draw. What I need is a little bit more block. So I'm just gonna play the defend. We're gonna take 7. We've taken 8 damage on the fight. Not bad. Empty body, not what we wanted. Next turn. Strike, Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed plus the strike will kill if we draw them both. But then we're not putting up any block, but I mean, what else can we do? Ah, we gain energy. Thank you. I always forget about Gremlin Horn. So we might get 60 gold on this encounter. That's probably worth a little bit of damage. Let's see what we get. But we're not killing ya. So we will take 2 damage. So we've taken... I mean, honestly, not that much damage. This is fine. Next turn is going to be Hand of Greed, so enter the Wrath State. End turn. We are going to gain 60 gold. We need to upgrade this card, obviously. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. HP is not a problem anymore, because we have a synergy. White Bee Statue, Toy Ornithopter. Every combat we gain 5 health. That's really good. I don't need a second one of those. That's fantastic. So we should definitely use a potion here. Okay, you know, how about we just, eat you? I would like to not be frail. Gain some block. Hit ya. Wait for Hand of Greed. We're going to gain another 40 gold on this encounter. It's already given us 100 gold. That's really good. Can't really hit you anymore, but I'm not looking to hit you. I'm looking to get through my deck as quickly as possible. Inner Peace. Sanctity. Well, it's likely gonna come up next turn, so let's just get this card out of our deck. There we go. Why did I not play the... Can I drink a potion? Damn it! Well, oh, F it. Well, whatever. Omniscience. Yes. Meditate as well, but Omniscience is so freaking good. You have to upgrade it to play it, but we don't need to play it here on this combat. I'm going to upgrade Hand of Greed. Bottled Flame, Hand of Greed, marbles. With something that provides Wrath would be fantastic. We can play Signature Move if we want. Might as well. This Hand of Greed, we need to put up some block, ideally enter stance, but if we can't, that's fine. We might just want to hit him and take some damage on this turn. Also should consider popping a potion. Like, hey, what if we want Gambler's Brew? Sure, heal up. Wait, hold on. Am I correct in remembering that you don't get a potion after a boss fight? I can't remember. Just play your cards. We have a couple of rare cards that aren't even really playable or worth playing, but I'm hoping that eventually they will be. They will be. Ooh. We don't have the energy for it. I was really hoping that I'd be able to play Signature Move on this turn. Not quite. 16 damage. There's Vigilance. Give me that Vigilance. Give me that Third Eye. Dump these cards that are really doing nothing. Why take them if they're doing nothing? Look, I don't know, okay? Are you happy now? Is that what you wanted to hear? There's the energy. Third Eye. Inner Peace. Strike. Cling, 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 cling. You know, we could probably delay and Hand of Greed on the boss. You know, we could Duplication Potion, but the Duplication Potion is so powerful, I really don't want to. What I need is Eruption. So, how about this? Gambler's Brew. Dump, 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 dump. $25 gold, right there. You do get a potion after the fight, okay. Wish, Judgment, Lesson Learned. Lesson Learned is what I wanted. Like, it's the card I called, so we are going to take it. Cursed Key, we're gonna take it. Could take Velvet Choker, but I want to kind of go, not infinite, but hold on to cards, maybe get cards with Master Reality and Retain. I think that Cursed Key is fine. We can always go to a campfire and remove the curse. So this is exactly what we wanted. Lesson Learned has to be played first, if we can play it before Hand of Greed, and then we can use Hand of Greed to kill the other enemies. But we have to play Lesson Learned to upgrade the cards. It's so important. Why am I talking like this? Because it's so important. You don't know, you don't understand. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. This is what I was saving Thorns for, by the way. Gonna pop Thorns Potion, and then block, and then we will Sanctity, and then we will defend, and then we will strike. Thank you, Thorns. That's what I saved you for. That's what I saved you for. Seems like a good build. We have a lot of synergies right now. The only thing I have to do is just not screw it up. So we can kill with Hand of Greed. This card is reusable. The other one is not. So we can kill with Hand of Greed. We gain energy back. Didn't get what we wanted though, which is Lesson Learned. We can Omniscience it, but we can't target it, but it will still get a kill. So we are gonna Omniscience Lesson Learned, because it doesn't matter how we play it as long as it gets played. You know what? There's a chance I could have actually gotten 2 kills with it and 2 card upgrades. We don't need to get 2 card upgrades though. As long as we get 1 per combat, you know, we're gonna be fine. He's gonna die on fucking Thorns. That was weird. Not weird, that was dumb, except not dumb. It was fine. Empty Mind. I have Empty Body. We have Inner Peace. And we have Sanctity. I'm gonna skip. Focus on upgrading what we got. Become Cursed? Absolutely. Temporary Dex when you attack. I kinda don't like it because it ruins Artifact, but even 1 Dex for an Artifact is not the worst thing in the world. So can we... Oh, this got upgraded. Can we Omniscience Lesson Learned for a kill? No. Can we Omniscience the Eruption for a kill? I think the answer is yes. We have the energy. Eruption will do 9 plus 18. It'll do 27 damage times 1.5. 27 damage times 1.5 is, it's like another, like 13, so that's 40 damage. 40 damage plus another 74, that's a kill. So do we care about Lesson Learned? I think no, because we can get a kill. Lesson Learned will always be available for the future. So give me that Eruption. Give me that Hand of Greed. Stance Potion. I really like the Stance Potion. But I also like the Weakness Potion. And we don't need to play potions because we don't need the healing. Cut Through Fate, I think, is a no. Prostrate. It's not really a mantra build, but it could end up being one. Right now, it's kind of just like enter Wrath, exit Wrath, do a lot of damage quickly to kill enemies, which doesn't really work that well on later enemies, but for now it's seeming to work. Need this, need this. Need this. All great cards. Get Jax, transform, special relic. This is +3 strength turn 1. Every fight thanks to Clockwork Souvenir. I think this is worth it. There we go. So every fight, we know exactly what we're gonna get. Are we gonna go fight an elite? Rest, remove a card, fight an elite? Dude, I mean, you know? You know? We could fight multiple elites. If we rest, what would we do? I think if we rest, we should remove the basic strikes still. They do a decent amount of damage now, thanks to us having more strength, but so does everything else that we have, and blocks are probably just still a little bit more important overall on the run. Let's toke. Let's remove a strike. We still want to remove these so we can get signature move out whenever we can. Yeah, let's go fight this elite here. We have potions, we can always play potions. You know, we have a good build. Also, can't quite kill ya because we have to play this card first, but we can't, so we can't hit Egregia. Unless we duplicate potion, and then we can just do 84 damage and kill you in one hit. Look, I'm removing the strikes, we still get a turn like this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna hit you with strike. Oh my god. What? The strength... What? It didn't happen. Clockwork Souvenir didn't counter Mutagenic Strength. Why not? Is it because of like an order thing? The last... Like, this is applying first, then this is applying, and the artifact isn't canceling out the strength? That's so bad. That's the complete opposite of what I thought would happen, which was that we would get the artifact, because it's the first relic in the list, and then Mutagenic Strength would activate. Because that can happen. You can get a Clockwork Souvenir that triggers before you even have a turn, before you play a card. But instead what happened is Mutagenic Strength went first, then Clockwork Souvenir. I don't know if it can ever go in the opposite order. I don't know if it's dependent on when you pick them up. But I'm a little bit disappointed, because I really wanted that guaranteed strength. We still get guaranteed dex, but it's not as good. It's definitely not as good. So that's the weakness card that I wanted, that I took, by the way. We don't have Wish, we have Lesson Learned. Don't want a Hand of Greed. Leave of the Hand would apply a lot of weakness if we were gaining block. We have 3 blocks in hand. I'm trying to think what we want, though. I really don't want to Erupt. We can Erupt Inner Peace, but we're not playing anything except for the Eruption. Skill Potion, Dex Potion. Give me a Skill Potion. Enter Divinity, die next turn. How about no? How about Vault instead? Because now we can Omniscience, play a card multiple times, Vault at the end of the turn. I like that. Like we can play Talk to the Hand. Wait a minute. Skill? 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 I got an idea. We can Erupt, and then by Erupting, we can double up on signature move and play it for 60 damage plus twice, and if it hits the Gremlin Leader once, we might be able to kill him on the next turn just by playing Vault. And we can also enter Calm before the end of the next turn. Dude. I like it. So we're gonna Erupt. There's our artifact gone, oh boy. We're gonna Omniscience. We're gonna play Signature Move twice. We don't have any attacks in hand, this'll work. You know, that's still fine because we had card draw, but I really wanted one of them to hit the Gremlin Leader. He's still vulnerable for a turn though. And we could remain in our state if we want. We don't have to exit it. I kind of feel like remaining in the state. So dump this card, play the Vault. We lose our strength when we play a Vault. Okay, well, you know, sorry, I didn't think about that. I want to play Talk to the Hand before I play Crush Joints. So we're gonna play Talk to the Hand. We're gonna play Wave of the Hand, Crush Joints, Miracle, Vigilance. Take no damage. This guy's vulnerable and weak for a while. Now we got Hand of Greed, Sanctity, and Lesson Learned out. Can we kill him? No. Let's draw. If we can't kill him, we should hit him. And apply more weakness. I really like that. We'll have to wait for Hand of Greed, Lesson Learned to come around. Like, it's still worth it having the artifact, because we gain +1 dex. And if we want, we can end our turn without playing attacks and then gain the strength bonus, but we can never block vulnerability with it, which is probably a little bit better. If we erupt, we can't kill anything. We could card draw. Okay. Then we could... You know, I kind of like the idea of killing an enemy. We got energy back from that. And then we can exit stance, gain energy, re-enter calm. That's a very good amount of block to get. I like that combo. Exiting stance, entering calm. If you also have inner peace, maybe you can draw forever. I don't know. Now, I'd really like Lesson Learned. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, I thought we had one more energy. It's fine, because we can still draw something to work with it, but oh, that was a little silly. So here, we're going to just exit stance. We're going to draw what we need next turn. We can choose how to kill him, Lesson Learned or Hand of Greed. So we're just going to gain block. We are going to be weak, which is a bit of a pain in the butt, but that's fine. We have enough damage with these cards. We can kill the Gremlin Leader. So we're just going to... In fact, we don't need to exit stance. We'll gain the energy with Eruption. That way we'll guaranteed kill. So if we're going to do that, let's... we don't need weakness. It's not going to last long enough. Alright, fine. You know, we'll, just... do this. Do this. Do this. Put up 30 block. Good. Fine. Fine. Fantastic. Good. Great. We're not done yet. Doesn't matter. You're dead. Lesson Learned has to kill you. I want an upgrade. Non-minion enemy, these are minions. We cannot use Hand of Greed. I think it's more important to upgrade than it is to Hand of Greed play. I'm having a mental breakdown. Always when I'm playing Slay the Spire. Tiny chest, fruit juice. You know, we should play fruit juice when we can play it for healing. If you're in Wrath, apply 5 vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. I like this card. Because it's a skill. And it also applies vulnerable to all enemies. We don't need to have a card that does it. Stone Calendar, pretty good. I actually like Stone Calendar. We have full health. Let's go fight another elite. This is a good Stone Calendar if we can make it happen. Also a good fruit juice if we need to delay on it. Also, possibly a good Wrath card, believe it or not. You Wrath, all of a sudden you're killing one enemy, gaining energy out of it. I don't think we can get another kill. I mean, I could just get a kill right now if I wanted to, but we could also enter Wrath to do it. If we erupt Indignation, Hand of Greed, we'll get a kill, get energy back. This will do 20, it'll do 40 something damage. We'd have to, sorry, no, it won't do 40 something damage. It will do 38 damage, which is not enough for a kill. We could just play Lesson Learned, and then what, Third Eye, take a bunch of damage? I really don't like that. I hate that we can't exit Wrath. I don't want to take all of that damage from Wrath, though, but who knows what we could draw? We could even draw something amazing. I'm trying to think. Wrath? Get a kill, get energy back. We'll have... This will take one energy. Get a kill, get energy back. Cost 2. We'll go down to 2. We'll go up to 3 energy. We have 4 energy with this. Eruption lesson learned. We'll get another kill. We'll get 1 energy back, and we'll have 1 card to play, and this guy will do 14 damage at max. Okay, you know, I like that. Enter Wrath. This is a kill. We gain energy. Then, Eruption. Miracle, lesson learned is another kill. We gain energy. Then, we can play a card. I feel like we should probably play Third Eye. We have other ways of entering column, and we need a block. More than anything else. We could use a potion, like apply weakness, but why not do this? Then we can immediately pop fruit juice on the next turn in order to... and I want to get back down to hit him with Hand of Greed, of course. And then we can pop fruit juice after the next turn right here to just heal. There you go. Back up to 70. Perfect. Okay. I think Talk to the Hand would be great. Talk to the Hand, though, will do 20 damage. And give us block. That seems good. Gets through the deck a little bit faster. I mean, I could also crush joints and... No. Talk to the Hand. Not as much block as I thought we would get from it. We need to upgrade that card. Took 1 damage, who cares? Then, check this out. You strike? No, you wave of the hand. You strike. You have vigilance. We don't have the, okay, you know, I'm misplaying a little bit, but it doesn't matter. As long as we take no damage and draw Hand of Greed, we are in the clear. Say it with me. We are in the clear. We are in the clear. Clear, 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 clear. Da-da-da-da. Being at 69 HP is plenty of HP. Third Eye, Hand of Greed, coming up next. Coming up next, it's Hand of Greed. Greed, 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 greed. Got more money thanks to Hand of Greed. Returns a card from your discard pile to your hand, and you can play it. It's a pretty good card. I feel like we should go for more elites. This is a powerful deck. A shop. Third turn, 18 block, negate 2 curses, brew potions. We don't have mantra. Evaluate for an insight is decent, and it's 10 block. We can buy this and then start removing even more of the basics. I kind of like that. Let's do it. Evaluate and remove a defend. Should have removed the curse. Okay, you know, we'll do that next time. Hey, you know what? We already fought you. Can we kill you again? Oh, I don't know. Although, what I do know is that we have not quite enough energy to kill you. Because I can't play signature move. I need 1 more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 energy in hand, but only 6 energy to play cards. Oh no! What if we Indignation? Like, Eruption, Indignation. I'd only have 1 card to play. This is a little awkward, and everything that we have exhausts or isn't something I want to play. Although it can cost 0. So what if we Erupt? Lesson learned. Man, this is not great. We might want to Omniscience into something that just gives us a lot of block because we have a lot of damage incoming. So what would we Omniscience into? What's the best card for defense? I mean, we can't really gain block. Maybe the hand doesn't really work. Sanctity is only 12 block if you play that. Empty Body could be used to exit stance, but we are not doing a lot of damage if we enter stance. This might be a potion opportunity here. Like, the best card is honestly just a defend. Maybe Third Eye just to play it. I'm trying to think how I would get myself out of this situation. Because if I play Omniscience, the card isn't going to go into my discard pile, and I can't bring it back to make it cost 0. I can play Eruption for 18 and then 36. Talk to the hand for another... what was that, 24? 18, 36, 24, 38. 18, 36, 24, 38. It's not enough. It's not enough. And we cannot play Lesson Learned because we're not going to have the energy for it. Has to be the only attack in hand. Everything else is an attack. I don't have many attacks, but I seem to have drawn most of them on my turn 1. So I think we're going to have to Omniscience into some block, and we have no weakness, but we can always play a weakness potion. If we're Omnisciencing into block, we might want to play the Dex potion. Okay, you know, we got to start playing something. Play this. Give him a little weakness. Give us a Dex. Omniscience into a high energy defend. 22 block. It's pretty decent. Could go for an eruption play. Play it to kill an enemy. Play it again to kill another enemy. Actually, that would save us a lot of damage and give us an energy refund. Hold up. Check it. Liquid Memories. Now we have 2 energy. What do we do with 2 energy? Well, we could just put up some block. Sounds good to me. Try to get through our deck faster. Taking no damage. Didn't even need to play, you know, the Dex potion, I really don't think. We'll hit ya. Well, ooh, we can almost kill ya. We'd have to, like, draw a strike, and even that's not enough. So I'm just gonna hold on to the Insight, hit you with a Hand of Greed, end turn. We gotta kill you quickly, though. Indignation Strike. Why play it? Because Indignation, Wave of the Hand, Vigilance, no, Strike, Vigilance, they're all weak, Empty Body, Third Eye, Defend. Now we can choose whether or not to play Lesson Learned or Hand of Greed to kill. I think because of the weakness, we can play Lesson Learned to kill. That's 11 damage plus 28. That's a Lesson Learned. If I've ever seen one. Vigilance getting upgraded is nice. I do want to hit Eruption at some point with the upgrade, though. Making it cost 1 energy is very good. I don't think we need a second Sanctity, at least not yet. We gotta remove some cards. Upgrade all strikes and defend, or remove a card. Remove a card. This is a removal deck. Fight another elite. We already fought you. We can fight you again. Dude, honestly, I know what I'm gonna play here. We have 6 energy worth of what I want to play. Watch this. Indignation, Omniscience, Hand of Greed. You're dead. You're dead. Now the only thing we have to worry about is Lesson Learned, and, oh, by the way, in case you didn't realize, you're dead. So that's pretty much the best Omniscience I've ever seen. Don't really care about... Oh, you know, we do care about this. We're gonna pick up a lot of curses, aren't we? Dude, Scrawl is so good, especially upgraded. I can't see this not being a card to add. I really can't. So what are we gonna do here? We're going to Toke, remove the last basic strike. It's gotta go. Fight you. Now we have to do a lot on the next floor to get all the key pieces, but you know, we'll get there. We'll do it. When did this get upgraded? I keep missing these cards getting upgraded. I feel like I'm making a mistake here. Now, if I don't play an attack, we will gain the strength permanently. But if I don't play an attack, we're not doing anything on this turn, and we're going to take 14 damage. I'm honestly kind of okay taking 14 damage if we have nothing else to do. So, tell you what, we'll just play this to dump it. And then I'm actually going to end my turn. I want the +3 strength permanently. We'll take 14 damage. Okay, well, I mean, now we're taking more, which isn't great, but, I mean, We Omniscience Sanctity, we got a lot of card draw, but that card is gone forever. But it's only 6 block. Good. Third Eye. Third Eye gives us more block. We'll need Third Eye to get enough block to take no damage, but Sanctity will give us draw, but we don't have the energy for it because we're going to have to play Vigilance. If we want to play Vigilance. I mean, we can play Vigilance and then gain the energy back with Empty Body, but then we're not playing anything after that. We can play Hand of Greed. Who cares? Play Crush Joints for vulnerability. That seems pretty decent. Are we okay getting rid of Empty Body? Not really. Look, we're going to take damage. Let's accept that. We'll Omniscience into the Sanctity. No, the Evaluate. Add 2 Insights into the draw pile. They're going to be upgraded. Then, let's make sure we play that Vigilance. Why did I gain so little block? We're frail. We're going to take another 10. Understand. Thank you. Maybe we should have kept the +1 permanent dex here. Oh, Lord. Enter Wrath. We have no attacks coming up. This is a block turn. It's a block turn in which we basically have 0 block. Starting to realize I kind of hate this a little bit. Let's gain strength, heal up a little bit as well. We're gonna need that Talk to the Hand applied as soon as possible. Because we have cards in hand, I want to draw in order to play stuff. We're gonna play Insight. We're gonna play Crush Joints. Eruption. Why Eruption? We gain the energy with signature move. It's 105 damage. We still have energy. We could apply vulnerability for many, many, many turns, or draw. Let's draw. Okay. We have attacks coming up. Hand of Greed, Talk to the Hand, Third Eye, Vigilance, Defend. We're still going to be frail next turn. Applying Weakness seems pretty decent. Let's do that. Draw cards. There's that Third Eye. Vigilance is coming up, so why don't we stay in our current state and then just like play a Third Eye for block and weakness. And I like these cards next turn, except for Lesson Learned. Let's get rid of it. So he's going to be weak next turn. We finally applied the weakness status effect to an enemy. Now we are taking 40, which scares the shit out of me, and isn't quite lethal, but it's getting there. Okay. Took 5. Now we're doing 21, okay. Wave. Sanctity. Crush Joints. Third Eye. actually really like those cards next turn. Taking no damage. For once, taking no damage. Now he is going to buff himself. I don't think this is his midpoint where he heals. Really hope it's not. Because what we're about to do might scare you. Actually, no, we should just... I would like card draw is the thing. I mean, doing 104 more than 104 damage on this turn seems pretty decent. I just want to be able to exit my state next turn. Although maybe we should stay in Wrath and then just try to kill him. Like, ice him as quickly as possible. We know that we have attacks that can come up. Dude, okay, you know what? Draw. Draw. Ching. Then Wrath me. Lesson learned. Signature move. You know, we can still exit the state. You know what we could do is scry to guarantee Crush Joints, Hand of Greed, double damage, should kill him. Right? 20 damage plus another 75. As long as he doesn't put on more block. But we can always... like, use the explosive potion. Alright, you know what? Dump those. Oh, I forgot all about Stone Calendar. We haven't even had it activate yet on the run. Thank you, Stone Calendar. Apparently Play School saw that a long time ago. Well, I did not, but thank you. Ragnarok is a good attack. We have a lot of expensive attacks, though. I'm not sure if we should add it, but because it synergizes so nicely with Talk to the Hand, I feel like we could. It also synergizes nicely with the strength that we have, and we can also get strength potions to make it better. It's a very good card. Hard to target, but good. We could also take Alpha, Beta, Omega. We have Omniscience to play Beta, Omega. We can make the cards better with Master Reality, which we should probably remove that card by now. But, I'm gonna take a Ragnarok. And honestly, Black Star or Empty Cage. I'm gonna go Black Star. We are fighting a lot of elites. We have a relatively powerful deck, and we have to fight at least one elite in order to get the key piece anyways, so it's not like we have much of a choice there. Because we have Juzu Bracelet, I'm gonna go skip this elite and then fight this elite, because we have more elites coming up. We can choose to fight them. So why this? Remove a card, honestly. Make the deck better before we have to fight that one. Now, this seems like a pretty good Eruption. Indignation. Ragnarok. Pretty much what I wanted. Then we can always play a draw. Didn't get what we want. You know what? That's okay. Next turn, lesson learned, Hand of Greed. Well, we can still get lesson learned. It'll do 25 damage twice. Not enough to kill. But if we Omniscience into Hand of Greed, that'll kill. Are we okay not upgrading? Dude, I really want to get upgrades. Like, I really want to get upgrades. But I don't know how to do this in such a way that we can. Unless we slow play it. And they'll come back to life, but maybe we can, you know, kill them slowly. Killing them slowly. Like, draw cards. What's the ideal card draw on 4 energy? Probably Hand of Greed, then Lesson Learned, because then you can Hand of Greed to do damage, Lesson Learned to kill. We're in a Wrath state, though. Hand of Greed is going to do 75 damage. Lesson Learned is going to do 25, so it's probably going to be more like Crush Joints Lesson learned. I'm gonna scroll. This lesson learned does 30, and of greed does 75. Crushed joints does another 30. Crushed joints lesson learned will do it, right? That's 60? No, you got more than 60. Talk to the hand will get us there. Talk to the hand. Crushed joints. Lesson learned. Upgraded sanctity. Good stuff. Perseverance. Study. Third eye. We could study into insight because we have master reality, but I'm going to get rid of master reality at some point. That's one card that's going to get tossed because we only add insights. That's the only thing we add. We have not added any card that adds anything else to our deck. Perseverance. Interesting block. I'm tempted to take it because we can always draw it and then just retain it. I like cards that get better as time goes on. Dude, 2 normality. We're not gonna come up to a shop though, but we can always remove the normalities at this campfire and this campfire. And then we'll have 999 gold. We don't need the gold because we're adding gold by killing enemies. So I think we're just gonna obtain a rare relic. I am rich though, I really do, but I don't think we need it here. We don't have anything that refreshes shops, and there's no guaranteed shop on our path, except for the one on the next floor. So I'm gonna go for rare relic. It's the only guaranteed good option. Not to say that the other options are not guaranteed or good, but this is the most guaranteed good option. If we omniscience, signature move, it's like 90 damage. I have nothing else to do on this turn. If we omniscience Ragnarok, it is actually less damage. No, it's more because of the strength. So you know what? Not a whole lot more, but a little bit more. God, I really hate that this synergy does not work. You really think that it should, but it doesn't. Oh well. Wish I had that weakness potion. Give me a third eye. If we get Wrath, that's actually a pretty good combo next turn. And I do want to apply Talk to the Hand, so I kind of like those cards. But let's run under the assumption that he's not going to die next turn. Although he might if we draw well, so maybe we will wait. You're doing 36 damage. I will take 6 damage because by using a potion we can heal. So let's take 6 damage and then heal 5 of it basically immediately. Alright, Talk to the Hand. Now we will gain a little bit of block by playing attacks. Let's play this attack. Let's play, alright, fine. This attack. This attack. Let's throw a potion to heal. We're gonna get a potion out. We're gonna get a potion off the fight anyways. There we go. Now, lesson learned's coming up. How can we get into a position where lesson learned will kill you? We could draw it on this turn. What's 10 plus 20 times 2? That's 40 damage, although we'll be applying vulnerability. I think we can kill you. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. Eruption. Miracle. Crush joints. It's 1 damage away. We can probably draw an attack. But that is annoying that it was 1 damage away. But we gotta get that lesson learned. Hit, we need to get these cards upgraded. Wave of the Hand is a big one. Shovel. Not what we want. Frozen egg. Let's take the Sapphire Key here. Shop. Membership card. That is incredible. And now we have Deceive Reality. So now I'm like, okay, well, Master Reality, Deceive Reality. There you go. We're not resting. We don't need meal ticket. I think you want membership card. I think you want deceive reality. Upgraded safety is like 15 block for 1. Now, who's our boss? No new Deca. Panache is pretty decent. But it's only 10 damage. 14 when upgraded. I'm trying to think what the best option is. Card removal to remove the curse we added in. We got a couple of curses we got to add it or remove at some point. We could add Diva Form. Omniscience Diva Form for energy is really nice. It means we can play all the cards that we have and just draw basically infinitely. But we have to get that combo. Like, we have to play that card, right? In order to play everything else. But it does mean we scale throughout a fight, throughout a combat. I'm going to add it, and I'm going to remove the Parasite. And we're going to move on. Slowly but surely make the deck better, even if we're just removing curses and adding in better cards. But I still have more cards I want to get rid of soon, rather than later. So honestly, I kind of like that turn. You might as well add an Insight. Now, Spiker is going to have to go. But we should be able to kill him pretty easily with high damage. I would like to save Lesson Learn or Hand of Greed for him. So if we can hit him a few times before then, that'd be great. And we can get back into calm state here too. So draw. This will work. Eruption. Indignation. Inner Peace. Master Reality. Defend. Apply that vulnerability so it lasts. Then, hey, lesson learned. Oh, that's some pretty good damage. You know what would be better if I could do 21 more damage to you? I cannot do that. Well, I'm not going to play Ragnarok. Could play a Fire Potion. Talk to the hand, lesson learned, Fire Potion will work. We'll take 6 damage. So if we're going to do that, let's talk to the hand first. Yeah, talk to the hand first. Then heal. Then defend. Then lesson learned. Master Reality got upgraded. I like it. I do. And for you I'm going to wait on. You don't do anything super negative. You I can wait on, and then we can get our big damage dealing card, which is Hand of Greed. Kill you for money. Insight. Omniscience. Hand of Greed. Get a colorless potion. Crescendo, Halt, Flurry of Blows. I do like Halt. Don't feel like it's the opportune moment for it. Do we want to remove cards? We have a couple of defends. We have better defends. We should remove the basic defends. As much as I would like to dig up a relic, we're going to be getting double relics from elites. So let's remove a basic defend to make the deck better. Master Reality is still not that good. But at least it's 0 to play now. We'll remove the defend first. Master Reality will remove soon. Madness. Cursed. Max HP. Lose the max HP. Fight the Burning Elite. Kill him before they kill us. We have potions we can use, so I'm not too worried. We also have an Omniscience, which is pretty damn good to get this early. Now, can I kill you guys? Can I kill you all? I might be able to kill them all. Indignation, that's a kill. That's a kill. That's a lot of damage. Maybe Omniscience into a kill. Dude, that's a kill. That's a kill. $84 damage plus 99. I think because this is a Burning Elite, I really do want to go for the kill as quickly as possible. but we should also just use a potion, because by using a potion, we'll get a potion after the fight anyways. So there's 54. And draw 2 cards. There's Lesson Learned, which is 39 plus 84. 84 plus 39 is not a kill, but we do have Talk to the Hand, which is another 24. Fantastic. Strawberry Dreamcatcher, Emerald Key. Another Perseverance would be nice. As a scaling block card. But I don't think we need it. I'm gonna skip. I like the weakness, but we can apply weakness just by playing a lot of blocks. Pen Nib. I really like that card. And then immediately I'm thinking Toke. Remove the curse that was just added. Probably go this path to get 2 question marks. We do need to recall the key, though. What curse was it? Frailty. I will remove the Frailty. If we take damage on the next encounter, we can just play potions to heal. Did I not take the potion from the last fight? Did we not get a potion from the last fight? What happened? I feel like something happened and I missed it. Dude, I mean, this is another opportunity when it's like, okay, what about Omniscience into a big attack? Like, Talk to the Hand, Eruption, Omniscience, Ragnarok. How much damage will that do? Ragnarok will do 8 times 5. So that'll do 40. It'll do 80 damage times 2. It'll do 160 damage on its own. So we can kill you in 1 turn. Let me run the math on that again. 8 plus 3. Sorry, 5 plus 3, it's 8. 8 times 5 is 40. Times 2 because you're in Wrath is 80. Times... It's not times... It's time 2 because it's Omniscience. That's 160. Times 1.5 because of Vulnerability. That's way more than enough to get a kill on you. And I don't want to kill you. I want to get you down to like 1 HP so that I can draw Hand of Greed or Lesson Learned. Ideally, Lesson Learned. So how can we do this while getting Lesson Learned active? We could take damage. Like, we could Talk to the Hand, Eruption, Vigilance, and just wait. I don't think that's what we should do, but we could do it. Trying to think. Omniscience? So that's 40 damage. This is 33 damage. 33 times 2 is 66 times 2 is 132 damage. Hold on. 132 times 1.5 is 198 damage. So that would kill you as well. Signature move would toast you. Hand of Greed would probably also toast you. So we could skip Lesson Learned on this combat and just get Hand of Greed. I really want to get these cards upgraded though, but it might be worth it. It might be worth it to stall, and then if we take damage, we take damage. You know, there's no more elite fights. Man, this is a tricky one. Like, I want to get as many benefits from the fight as possible. So I'm like, okay, what if you crush joints? What if you diva form? I'm gonna slow play it. I'm gonna try to get Lesson Learned on this guy. We have a lot of capability of playing cards now thanks to having a significant amount of energy. In fact, on this turn, if we wanted, we can scrawl and just get a whole bunch of shit. I like the idea of that. We could also Perseverance, which means we could save Scrawl, but Perseverance is going to be retained anyways. So let's Scrawl. Go for the Vulnerability. Go for a Probably like a Ragnarok just to deal 1 damage and gain some more block for no reason. We don't have the Wave of the Hand card. Even if we did, we couldn't play it and Ragnarok unless we play Empty Body, which we could do. So, you know, one, two, three, four. I have to play that for 5. Give me the Empty Body first. Give me Insight. Give me Wave of the Hand. Give me Ragnarok. So there's 10 turns of weakness on the Nemesis. If we can do that against the Heart, we'll be very happy. Now, we can hit you. We can also put up a ton of blocks, so we should not worry about Wrath on this turn, I do not think. Because we can do, what's 7 times 5? 35 times 2, we can do 70 damage with that, plus an Eruption, plus we'll have, you know, card draw on future turns and whatnot. We're gonna get a lot of block just by playing this. Not as much as I would have thought, but there's an Insight, there's more block, keep Perseverance. So we're looking for Lesson Learned on a future turn. Let's make you super vulnerable. And if I hit you once, we take no damage. Maybe save the Insight for when we want to play more cards. Like next turn, for instance. We have a ton of energy. Like, energy is not a problem here. I love it. So, we don't need more vulnerability. We'll just play this to do damage. We will... 30? I mean, I can put up 30 block. I think we'll exit the Wrath state, though. And then just draw. It's kind of what I was hoping for. We'll play it, because we can play all of our cards. Play it. It's not going to kill you. It's going to get you down to nearly the perfect amount of HP, which seems pretty good. Even if you are intangible, we could still kill you if we draw well. We didn't, but next turn, hopefully, we will. We only need 3 attacks. Hand of Greed, Lesson Learned. Any of those will work. Not Ragnarok, though. Anything but Ragnarok. So I kind of just want to do this. Dump those. And end turn. We have more than enough block. We've taken 0 damage on this fight so far, so I feel pretty good about my decision to slow play it. He's not intangible, so we shouldn't hit him. We should probably play the Insight finally. Still didn't get what we wanted. Damn, Lesson Learned's gonna come up next turn, but we can't play it. We have plenty of block, like that's not the problem. The problem is just timing. Oh! Speaking of timing. Play the top 3 cards, Tungsten Rod, Nunchuck, Shuffle and Insight. You see, now that we have Tungsten Rod, I think Study's worth taking, because we're going to be able to upgrade the cards with Master Reality. It's a good draw. We're going to have infinite energy if we play Diva Form. Now I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be fantastic against the Heart. We have a synergy that works. Honestly, I don't mind getting rid of Hand of Greed either. It's still... like, we only have 1 combat where we can really feed it. So you know what, let's get rid of the Hand of Greed. We can always add in a better attack. I like Empty Body for exiting the stance, though. Exiting Wrath. Yeah, let's get rid of Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed, you have been a fantastic card. Lesson Learned, though, is still a little bit more important to play. So we are going to lose the artifact before he hits us. We're going to have to put up a lot of block soon-ish. You know what? This is a good a turn as any to play that Miracle. Do we want to attack or Ragnar or a Diva Form? I think we want a Diva Form. It's super slow, but it's also very good value. Like, what can I do with 5 energy? Eruption? I can do... I mean, that's 120 damage with the Ragnarok. But then we can't lesson learn to kill him. So, like usual, I'm like, okay, do we slow play it? Eruption to enter state. Ragnarok to do 120 damage. 120 plus 18 is 138. You know, 138 plus 39 will get you, but we need one more energy. We can't do it. We gotta wait for like a diva form or something, or play Distilled Chaos, which who knows what it would give us. Maybe something good, maybe something bad, who knows? Okay. I really want to slow play it. Like, I really want to slow play this. If we Omniscience Indignation, it'll enter Wrath and then apply Vulnerability. Then this will do... I'm an idiot. This is not going to do... No, it is going to do 120 damage because it will be in double damage. Omniscience, Indignation... That's not a good idea because then we can't play Ragnarok. Dude, I think in Diva form and slow play. Now we have infinite energy. We'll enter our calm state and we'll say, okay, we got 3 strength, a ton of energy. We're gonna be constricted. We have to put up 10 block every single turn, but that's not that bad, is it? That's what I wanted. Really want... We can. Empty body. Doctor the hand. Third eye. Dump the... Keep the crush joints. We're gonna have an insight next turn. Applying vulnerability would be nice. Add another insight. Play defend. We're taking no damage. He's weak for 8 turns, and we're getting stronger as time goes on. Now we are on Pen Nib. You know what? I didn't consider Pen Nib on that turn 1. We probably could have done it. That's okay. That's okay. Crush joints. Pen Nib is active. Master Reality. Play it. Insight. Play it. Give me card draw. Give me card draw. Give me card draw. Okay. Can't play signature move because we have lesson learned. This is going to be less of a problem on boss fights because we can just play lesson learned immediately. I'm trying to slow play this on purpose, which is why it's not quite working out. How do we want to handle this one? I think what we want to do is enter calm, gain block. Those are good cards next turn. I don't know what we have as far as our draw pile goes, but I'm okay with those cards. And then I think we should probably just gain block. Take no damage. We had to play that Perseverance, but that's okay. We can draw it later. Insights are making sure we can play the energy that we have. So Omniscience. Omniscience, Wave of the Hand, gaining block on this turn seems like a pretty good call. It gets rid of 2 cards from the deck. We could Ragnarok, but I'm not looking to kill. So we'll play this twice. Then we will... This is going to be a funky one. We're going to... Erupt. No, we shouldn't erupt. We don't need to erupt. We should vigilance. No, we gotta apply the vulnerability. We'll gain 1 dex. We'll vigilance. We'll draw. We take no damage. You might as well apply more weakness. It's your last chance on the fight. Now, we have 22 turns of weakness. If it lasts more than that length of time, we've done something completely wrong. So, let us Evaluate. Insight. Crush joints. I'll play Ragnarok. 60 damage. Less than 60 damage, but that's okay. Getting into a position where lesson learned will kill. Not quite there yet. Next turn should do it. Hold on to the insight. Why not now? Because it's only going to do like 15 damage. 19. Still. Draw. Wrath. Kill. Evaluate. We had to be careful with the stone calendar, but we got it to work. Skip rewards. I like the deck. Now, what is this? Oh, it's a chest. Do we open it? I'll open it. It's the boot. It's bad. Let's remove that curse we added. Writhe. We need the key piece. Oh my god, get the key piece. Get the key piece, you fool. Oh my lord. That could have been really bad. We'll hold on to Writhe, okay? It's not a bad curse. I like this. We will be Miracling Sanctity on this turn. We don't need the energy now. Omniscience is an interesting little card here. Do we want to double anything on this turn? We could double Study and just get an insane amount of card draw? So there's 6 card draw every turn when we play Master Reality and those get upgraded. That seems pretty good. Let us... We don't need to play block on this turn. Why not? Because we can just play it to heal on a future turn. Also, we didn't take that much damage. Now. What do we want to draw? Insight and Defend seems good. Empty Body. Well, not a great turn. We're only taking 1 damage, which is actually 0. Just trying to slow play it a bit, maybe a little bit too slow. This is a pretty good turn for us though. Wave of the Hand, Scrawl. Play that Master Reality. Play some blocks. Play some blocks. Like Evaluate. And Defend. And another Defend. And an Insight. We drew Wave of the Hand again. Don't need it. So let's enter our Calm State. Hold on to 1 Insight. We can draw some more. 8 energy. Now we can finally start popping, I think. Including with Eruption. Like, why not? We have the energy, we have the card draw. Want to see if I can get Talk to the Hand, which should come up next. We have the insights for it. Yeah, okay. Crush. Eruption. Draw. Talk to the Hand. Energy. Refund. Ragnarok. Extra block. Good hits on the Ragnarok. Let's play a... Well, really, it's just Vigilant Sanctity at this point. Draw Perseverance. Draw something else maybe you can play. We can Third Eye choose next turn. Those are good cards with a Defend. We have card draw and we have energy. So this is a very good combination, I guess. Master Reality, Study, Diva Form. We have energy, we have card draw, we have things to play. Gotta like it. I want to play this in Wrath state. So, because we have Insight and there's an Insight inner piece Vigilance in the draw pile, and because we're not on lethal, what we're gonna do is, and I hate losing double damage on this, but I think it's worth it. We're going to Erupt. Apply 5 vulnerable to both enemies. We will Crush for 39. You know, if I can do 1 more damage to you, I can kill you on this turn with Lesson Learned. I don't think I can do one more damage to you. I can try with Ragnarok, but it's probably going to kill you. We could just focus on Dekka after killing Donu, though, which is not that bad of an idea. Or we could Ragnarok Lesson Learned after playing Inner Peace, and then we have a smaller chance of killing the Donut. Yes, I'm going to call him the Donut. That's what he is. He's the frickin' Donut Man. All the shots hit Dekka. Look, it happens. Make him weaker for longer. I really like the combo of being able to apply status effects. I will say that. That's pretty awesome. He's weak for so long, I think we can let him gain strength one more turn. And we can also draw most of our deck every turn, which I love. So this is 19, this is 19. We need, like, another attack. We didn't really get it. Actually, we did, because we can enter in Wrath. You're not dead. Now you're dead. Inner Peace has been upgraded. Great, we can draw one more card. Fantastic. And now we've almost gone infinite on our turns, which is, if we can do this during the heart fight, is just wonderful. So honestly, let's just end turn. Insights get added, which means we can always draw them. Erupt. It's been so long since we've played Signature Move. I really just want to play that card one of these days. Oh my lord. The ending. Is this going to be the run where we finally win? What are we going to remove, Writhe? We could remove the shop or here. Or dig up a random relic. Let's remove now, because we can also just remove other cards if we want. Like Lesson Learned. I mean, we could play Lesson Learned once. Ooh. I really like Pantograph, and I really like Dolly's Mirror. Why do I like Dolly's Mirror? Because if we add a second Omniscience, we're more likely to draw it early in the fight, which means we're more likely to double down on Talk to the Hand, or Diva Form, or Study, or any of these cards that provide us with a truly infinite potential. Can we buy them both? No. However, I think that it's most important to double up on Omniscience. I also think that a Dark Shackles is usually a pretty good card. And yeah, we do have the option of Omnisciencing Omniscience, but the value of that tends to drop off on boss fights. Because, you know, really, I just want to double up on these two powers, Diva Form and Study. But we can do that with Omniscience. If we draw Omniscience, we can Omniscience, play Study, play Diva Form. We can also play other cards for free that we want to double up on, like Talk to the Hand and Master Reality, blah, 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 blah. We're taking that. I don't think we need Strength or Energy. We need card draw. We have Block, we have a Colorless Potion, Distill Chaos, can be card draw as well. Alright, you know, this is good. Let's fight our elites. I mean, this is the combo I want, it's just without Omniscience, but I think that's still okay. Next turn, what do you want? Lots of block. We got lots of block. I actually really like that turn next turn. Hold on. What was our draw pile? It was Calm, then Vigilance, then something else. That's the wrong order of cards. I was thinking about Distilled Chaos, but that's not what I want. It's gonna end my turn. We'll block Potion in the future for healing. Didn't take that much. Like on a turn like this, for instance. So I'm thinking, what if we can draw Omniscience now? What would we duplicate? Dark Shackles might not hit you, which is a bit of a problem. Talk to the Hand needs to be upgraded, needs to be hit by Lesson Learned as soon as possible. You're doing 40 damage. Give me that draw. It's really hoping for Dark Shackles. This is a weird one. I'm thinking Talk to the Hand, Wave of the Hand, Distilled Chaos. Insight, Ragnarok. That's a lot of block and weakness. And then was that Eruption? It is Eruption, but we gain energy. And we have an Omniscience in hand, which we can use to play... Hold on. Hold on. This guy's doing a lot of damage. We gotta think about this. This guy's doing 60 damage. How do we get out of 60 damage? Well, we can play another 30 block. That gets us to 50 some odd block, but we're not doing damage on this turn. We have to Omniscience. What are we Omnisciencing? If we Omniscience... If we Omniscience, we're going to be playing Indignation for vulnerability, Master Reality, Dark Shackles and hope it hits you, and then like a Scrawl, but we're not going to have any energy to play anything else. If the Dark Shackle misses, we're taking a buttload of damage. We are currently in the Wrath state. I can't exit Wrath right now because of what happened. If we Omniscience, we're not drawing it. We're not playing anything. We can have a Study next turn. We can Omniscience next turn, but we're not going to be able to turn around, ironically enough. And this guy's going to do 100 damage next turn. I kind of feel like blocking and popping the block potion. You know what? There's another way we could do it. Draw with Sanctity. Hope to draw Dark Shackles. Yo! There we go. I want to save the block potion, because if we can use it on the heart, it's more value. So, we are in Wrath. We might as well make all the enemies vulnerable forever. End turn. We should be able to Omniscience into an attack next turn if we really, really want. But we got some options. Master Reality should be played. Omniscience is going to play a Defend. Now it won't. We drew the other Omniscience. We can double up on 2 cards. Okay. We can hit Ragnarok, which will play for 7 times 5. Which is 70. You'll play for 140 damage if we Omniscience Ragnarok. If we Wave of the Hand, we can apply more weakness. Don't need it. We have no attacks in hand, so we could also Omniscience into Signature move. But again, if that happens, we're not killing an... If that happens and it doesn't kill an enemy, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're going to take a lot of damage. That sucks. We could Scrawl, Exit Stance, and then... You know what? We have Pen Nib. Kind of hoping it wouldn't kill him so I could play Lesson Learned, but you know what? Sure, why not? Sands of Time, Wheel Kick, Wave of the Hand, nope. Okay, interesting fight we got here. Let's see what happens. We got a turn 1 Omniscience, which means Omniscience, Omniscience, Diva Form, Study. That is our turn. That is our actual ideal turn 1, as far as I can tell. And we can even Third Eye to discard things for a better turn next turn. So Empty Body. There's an order to this turn. Empty Body. We could Colorless Potion and then maybe put like an Apotheosis or a Power in our hand. I don't think we need to do that though. Omniscience, Omniscience, Diva form. Study. Thanks to Tungsten Rod, we're going to be able to play the studies with less worry. We actually didn't even need to play that block turn 1. This is great. This is great. This is wonderful. And because we didn't play any attack, we're going to gain the strength permanently, which may or may not be fantastic, but we have Kunai. We should be able to gain Dex from Kunai. Dump lesson learned. We need draw next turn. We're going to have draw next turn. So, interesting combat, 82 HP, pretty good. Okay, I mean, we know what we're playing. We're gonna play this, and this. We're gonna play Wave of the Hand, defend, apply weakness. We're gonna play the block potion. We're gonna play the colorless potion and see what we get. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. That sounds like a very good card to have right now, and it stays in our deck forever, because the potion upgraded the card thanks to Master Reality. It's brilliant. So what do we want here? Block? What gives us the most block? Sanctity gives us block because we can draw off of it. Because then we can defend, get some more draw, end turn. We could play the attack potion, but let's save it for the next turn. When we are down HP, we can heal off of it. Don't play this. Play this. And this. There's Talk to the Hand. I wanted this for quite a while, finally got it. Still not upgraded. So Ragnarok is 10 block. Wish it was more. Conclude signature move, Cut Through Fate. Card draw actually does make a lot of sense now, because it's almost free. Dump signature move. I'll take the Evaluate and the Insight. Evaluate first. Now, Ragnarok. Evaluate, Slime, Perseverance. Give me a Scrawl. And Evaluate. We're taking no damage. We have a lot of insights in our hand. Dude, that's fine. A lot of card draw. Lots of energy. How much energy do we have this turn? 10? Alright, let's play every card. We can play Lesson Learned. Let's get it out of our deck. Cut Through Fate. I will take Ragnarok. I'll take Secret Technique. I'll take Inner Peace for card draw. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me an Insight. We have too many of these, really. Do we need card draw again? No, probably not. Do we need Secret Technique to add a skill? We're not really playing any more attacks. It feels like that's not what we care about. We could enter Indignation. I don't see the point. We could play signature move. We have to draw it. Okay, let's draw it. You see what we got here? We can pretty much apply whatever status effect we want whenever we want it. Signature move? Sure. Oh, we didn't draw it. There it is. End turn. Yeah, Perseverance is being retained every turn. Okay, what do we got coming up? Cards. What are we going to play? More cards. Insights first. Weakness. This is very good. This and Ragnarok will remove all of his artifact protection. And apply some weakness. Oh, that's the combo we're looking for. Now, Secret Technique, we can always exit Wrath. So you know what? Let's erupt. Gain some energy, play some cards, Cut Through Fate, sure, why not? Crush Joints? Yeah, bring it on. Look at all these insights, we got more coming. Let's make sure we keep that Vigilance empty body in our draw pile though. 6 times 15, more like 3 times 15, am I right? I'm so right. Draw? Sure, give me Sanctity. Signature move? Wow, I can play it. Who would have expected that? Answer? Not me. So we have a lot of decks right now. Let's play Vigilance. You're doing 45 damage. Oh, surprise. I got 45 block. Dump Dark Shackles. Don't need it. Wrath? Sure, I'll take it. Evaluate? It's card draw. Why not? Tungsten Rod is good. Tungsten Rod does not prevent you from losing block. It only prevents you from losing HP. So if I play a card right now, we'll take 0 damage. If I play Evaluate and then Insight, or actually, if I just play Evaluate, we'll gain 13 block, then lose 1 block. So you gotta be a little bit careful. Anyways, Insight for free. 0 damage. Empty Body, so we could Indignation. I would rather apply the Vulnerability with it and get a Eruption in my hand, but we can always apply Vulnerability with Crushed Joints. What do we got? Let's Third Eye. Secret Technique is just worth playing. So, Insight again. Give me Indignation. Get this Miracle out of my hand. We don't need it. Secret Technique, Sanctity. Play it. Card draw. Fantastic. Ragnarok. Play it. We're in Wrath. I can kill you this turn if I do enough damage. I think I might do enough damage. Oh, we should have played Vulnerability first. That is a silly move. We'll add another Insight. Then Vigilance, Inner Peace. Then Eruption, Cut Through Fate. Signature move, Insight, Crush Joints. We actually constructed a decent Watcher run. That was a lot of fun too. What were the key components? In the end, it ended up being the ability to play an infinite number of cards thanks to Diva Form and Study. Just having the draw and having the energy meant that I could just play whatever I wanted. Because if you don't have the energy and you just play Insight, Insight, Insight with 4 energy, you're going to be taking a lot of damage, and you're not going to have the energy to play the blocks against the heart. But Diva Form helped offset that. Omniscience OP as hell. What else managed to make that a good run? Honestly, making some good decisions, having some good luck, having some good cards. Lesson learned, the Hand of Greed was fantastic. What else did we have? Hold up, let me look. Run history. Just also taking good cards. Wave of the Hand, Crush Joints. Wave of the Hand. This is such a good card for the 2 weak to all enemies. This Ragnarok Talk to the Hand, applying 30 turns of weakness to the heart, punching through the artifact protection. Gotta love it. This was just a run that had a lot of good cards, good synergies, lots of damage, lots of potions, good relics all around. Can't complain. Signature move ended up not being that important of a card. We rarely played it because we wanted to play cards like Lesson Learned. We wanted to play the Hand of Greed. Signature move, I think, was a good take early. I still think it was a good take early because it allowed us to kill the elites super quickly with the Wrath state active. But we should have probably removed it a lot earlier. I like the fact that we removed all the strikes and defends except for 2. It meant the entire deck was just really good. Am I learning? Am I finally learning that you can make synergies happen? Also, Master Reality ended up being pretty nice. The only thing that's upgraded was the Insights, which was a little unnecessary, but it is still nice. You get 50% more card draw on the Insight. Technically, you get double card draw because Insight replaces itself, which means it's -1 card draw. But hey, Good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.